Hey guys, how are you doing? Welcome to another episode of The Assessment. My name is Bosman and this is Resource TV. Now, the topic we shall be talking about today is the ban on the keke, marriage, that's the tricycle and the okada riders, that's the bike riders and everything. We shall be talking about how it has affected us, how it has affected the keke drivers and the okada drivers. In fact, I have a guest, an okada rider or a bike rider that will be here to talk about the experience since the whole ban age, and also we also have a video where we got people, we have a vox pop where we got most of the commuters, most of the Lagosians in Lagos obviously, talk about their reaction and everything. So you want to watch this video, you want to watch this, so sit back, relax and enjoy. It is Resource TV. Welcome back, guys. Now this whole ban on the keke riders, see what people know what keke riders mean now. Okay, well, for people outside the country that are watching this, the keke riders are the people riding this small tricycle, like it's yellow, it's kind of like in a box, like, do you understand? Then the bike riders, we call them okadas. Now there was a ban, and this ban started on the 1st of February. Now when it first started, we all thought it was film trick. Me myself, I thought it was a joke. And we are on the 20. What's today's date? 27th. Now this is the 27th day in the month of February, and Lagosians have been going through a lot. Yes, I understand. I've spoken to a lot of people. Some people say it's for the best. Some people say for security reasons. Some people say most of these bike riders are quite annoying. See, I understand that they can be a menace. There's something they can be quite annoying, but it's a necessary evil. Then the tricycles, they say sometimes because of, yes, I've experienced where the tricycles, they feel that they themselves, they are bike riders, they feel that they can just enter anywhere, they can maneuver and get into a place. See, I understand that. But do you think because I have headache, I'll not cut off my neck? Do you understand? Like, so because I have headache, I'll not cut off my head. I thought, or I felt that the best way to have settled this particular issue we're talking about is by regulating them, having some kind of laws put in place to regulate people. You know, the thing that really got me angry was the fact that even the organized bike riders, that's the gokadas, the OPs, who else again, not max riders, don't we have that too? Those ones too were cancelled. And the tricycles, again, I felt that there would have been some kind of regulations where you have them accountable for everything they do. Like, you have some kind of how do I put, some kind of organization. Put some kind of organization, even though we know that some corruption was still enter the thing. You understand? But then again, if you have some kind of organization where they can be, where you know they can be held accountable to, do you understand? If sometimes this keke goes to uncle, hello, Oga, daddy, this is what your man do, when he jam somebody or this. Do you understand? Like, have things put in place. So when one person misbehaves, you have who you hold, and that one will hold the person. Do you see the dynamics there, where you know that this thing this person is doing, these are the laws I want, this is what I want you to do, and this is the body I'm going to put you under. Association of something keke riders. This is the person, Lagos State, that you go and meet. Okada riders, so okay, Max, every other Okada riders, I want you to go and sign up with OPE, Max Okada or Gokada. Yes, Gokadas too. Do you understand? So you have that twist there. So if anything happens, you hold OPE or Max Okada or Gokada, or do you understand? You have people you hold on to. But no, they said that we have to cut our neck. All of us go and die. Let's suffer. See, again, I'm saying that I totally understand. I get it. I feel I know what you're trying. I know what the government is trying to do. I know what our governor is trying to do. Mr. Governor Sonwolu, I think they should stop calling him. It's not Mr. Governor. It's calling him or Governor Abi. How do you say we should call him? That's Sir, Your Excellency. Yeah, I think he said he didn't want the Excellency. But Your Excellency, sir, I understand what you're trying to do, but we men mortals, our time motorbike, and we don't have card. Like, even if you have, see, you know, the funny thing is, even people that have cars, it's quite strenuous, it's quite stressful. On a normal day, when I'm going to work, it takes me 30 minutes. 30 minutes. With bike is about 20 minutes. With GF about 20 to 25 minutes. Now, even with bus, it's about 30 to 40 minutes because the road is free. Do you understand? Because people have different means of getting to your office and everything. Now, it is horrible. See, and there's one place that's going into my area, at my office area. Ordinary keke 15 I got in there. My goodness, I trek. Now you need to see, now since they banned, the traffic has multiplied. The traffic has multiplied. People, not only that, transportation has skyrocketed to the space. And again, you know, as Nigerians now, we are woke. Lagosians, we are woke, we don't like ourselves. We're always looking for how we make money. Which I understand again. I get, because you're in traffic for a very long time, you're burning fuel, you're doing that. But then again, for heaven's sake, it's not easy. Have you seen, there's some pictures I saw of students trekking. And I was having discussion with someone at the office, and the person was saying it doesn't seem like this man is going to call off the ban. It is very sad. And we also, like I said earlier at the beginning of this video, we went out to ask some people about how the thing has affected them. You can see the link somewhere around there, you see it. Go and click on the video and you will see people reacting to it. Like, it hasn't been easy, honestly. It is now, transportation is more expensive. Like, to go home now, gone, you can't vex and say want to come now because we are still inside that traffic. It is sad. And left to me, the thing I think if they should even ban gun is those tanker drivers. The things they're supposed to regulate, they don't regulate that one. I think the governor should revisit this ban. I think things should be put in place. Yes, you want to make this ban, but you didn't put alternatives for the people, for the masses. You are like, because the message I'm getting is that we can all work it. Since we are hustlers, since we are Nigerians, we can. So I have a guest that I'll be talking about how his life has been since the ban, how he has survived, how he's surviving this whole ban. So you guys sit back, relax, and enjoy. We shall be right back.
It's affecting my business. Like, I come all the way from Ogun State down here, so most of the times I go with bike.
It's affecting me, it's affecting you, it's affecting everybody, because the workers, people working under the government, self-employed, they have their fixed time to get to their various places. And now the population in Lagos cannot, the transport we have here in Nigeria cannot meet them up.
The disadvantages of it towards people who are just trying to use that as their means of livelihood, you understand, you see it as a disadvantage.
Welcome back, guys. Now I have Mr. Sunday at ABC. He worked with Max NG. He was a bike rider with them, and we shall be telling us how this whole ban has affected him. Mr. Sunday, well done, sir. Good afternoon. Welcome to the show. How are you doing?
Fine.
How is everything?
Bless God.
How is the family?
Everyone is doing fine.
Yeah, well done. So before the whole ban, how was your life? Basically, how was your routine before the ban?
All I'm saying is just give glory to God.
I say before the ban, not after the ban. How was your typical day? How much do you make in a day? How do you make your?
Anyway, every day is not Christmas. So whatever I realize any day, I still thank God for it.
Like, okay, I get you, I understand. But I'm saying, like, okay, on a good day, like the days are good, how much you make on a good day? Like a good day, that day is a very good day, how much you make?
Okay, I can make like 18,000, 16,000.
A day? Like personally? Or that you're on your remit?
When I remit, so let's just send it together. So when I remit, maybe I can get like 15,000 on my own.
Oh, a day, like a load, on a day that is low, I don't make a lot of money, go.
Maybe just come with like 5,000 or 6,000.
So on a good day it's like 15k, and on a bad day, that day is not just sweet, like 6k, 5k, and this is like daily. Okay, so when you heard about I'm sure you heard about the ban before the ban actually happened.
Yes.
Did you think that they were actually serious with it? Did you think that it was going to affect because you worked with Max Engine, do you think it was going to affect you guys?
We don't really think so. Even our management are saying we should not worry that because they have met with the government, they have licensed them, so they are not going to affect us in any way. Because they want to drive away all the small Bajaj and other people away from the road. So when the bike now commenced, so it was a total surprise to everybody. Though before the ban commenced, like we went to governor office, close down here. We and okada, it's one new company like that.
Is it okay?
No, Easy Ride.
Easy Ride, okay.
So this one just coming up there. So we went there, we protested. At the end, when somebody came out from the governor office, what he said that we should just go maybe by following week, by Wednesday, Thursday, to get back to us. The thing will not affect us much.
So did they get back?
Never get
You
back.
didn't hear anything from them?
Yeah, this been almost since February 1.
1st of February.
Yeah, so
when was the protest?
we protested the last Friday of the month before January.
Okay. The last Friday of the month of January?
Yes, that was 31st, I think.
Okay.
And the
On
ban
Saturday.
commenced on Saturday. So, never heard anything from them. So, the company just telling us that we should just go down. I'm still talking with the government. And since then, nothing positive.
Okay, so I'm actually feeling for you. Like, so how has life been after the ban? How has because we've noticed that some people are now going to delivery. Some people are doing because that's the only thing they're only taking delivery people that are doing all the what do you call them again?
Dispatch riders.
Dispatch riders. Thank you. The dispatch riders. Like I've been forgetting. Like dispatch riders, they're the ones that are loud. Like, in short, there was a video online of one guy that had an ordinary bike and just tied dustbin because the guy cannot kill himself and everything. So how has life been since this thing, since the old ban?
It's not been easy as of old.
So how?
I have to, actually before I joined Max, I have this bike that I used to run. Even I even buy some for some people. Because of police problem, I have to suspend that and join Max.
Okay.
So when they now ban and this thing affected us, I have to go back to it because there's no other means again.
So what are you doing? Are you selling bikes or what?
No, I'm just doing local riders
local riding,
now,
okay.
Because there's no other means for now as a family man.
So after the ban, now what's your typical day now? Your typical day. Like, what's the good day? What's the bad day? Do you have good days at all after this ban?
Yes, we have
good
we
days.
have good
After
days.
the ban, I'm saying.
Yes, after the ban. So we have good days, but it's very risky. We are just taking a big risk. I run from where we run is this particular area where the ban was
very serious.
From Ojota to motorway or very serious. So police are after us every day.
So how do you guys do it?
We just
okay.
means of surviving. We have to do it.
No, I'm the question. What I'm trying to say that how do you even get customers?
People cannot do without bikes.
I tell you, honestly, you can because I feel that it's very difficult. For example, if you're running late, you have to get to this place in time. You need bike riders. Like again, this is one of the things that they got that was highlighted. They said the bikers are kind of rough, which yes, and some people are some of them are kind of rough, and they also for security reasons. What's your take on this?
Actually, they say some of them are rough. They are not lying. And the reason why government take this decision is because of security conscious and things like that. They have their own reason. Actually, we have most of them very bad, very rough on the road. Even this our own Uber rider, we have many of them. For example, let me just don't let me mention. Our own company, we always
safety conscious.
We have safety conscious. So, but now concerning this small one, most especially those Aboki, they are very rough on the road. So again,
I get you. Okay, so how would you, if you were the governor and you had this problem, these issues, what would you have expected? Or I said, okay, let me say, what do you expect the government to have done to try and curb all this security issue, the issue of rough driving, the issue of all this drama that we have that they say is a major problem and the reason why they banned the
to my own understanding, what I expect the government to do, because when we went there to protest, we tell them to regulate, that they should not ban. So regulation in the sense that we are organized. So they should allow us so that they will know this person is from social company, this from social company. So if such person behave, they will know where to go. So we know how to organize ourselves in that. Even our management, they do all their best. On our own company, before they will give you bike, you will undergo series of training before they will give you bike. But the other company that is so rampant everywhere, I don't think they will undergo any training. That particular one.
Okay, so it's very sad because of he had this a family man now and he's risking his life to survive, try and make money, and it is really sad. I'm going to ask one more thing. What's your take on the keke ban? So what do you think about that?
Actually, on the keke issue, I don't think, because if they should allow keke and they just drive away or okada, most people will still go back to keke because as the okada people that
They'll flood down to
upgraded to keke. So if they should now say, okay, maybe they should allow keke, the whole place will still be rampant with keke everywhere. So, but I don't know if they can still allow keke, but I don't think government can still allow that.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sunday, for being here. Thank you so much. Now, this is what I was trying to explain. This is what I was saying. See, regulations, what we have. You can't say that because, yes, again, like I said, I understand the reason and I get security, people are rough. In fact, they said the emergency units for at the hospital, general hospital, a lot of bike accidents, and see, it's understandable, I get. But as I said earlier, regulate it, have an organization for them. Please, we pray and beg that the governor looks into this particular issue. Rethink this ban, because people are suffering. Like, there's so much hold up. People come out of work and you know that the economy is actually not as friendly and supposed to be. Do you understand? So please, the governor, please, we beg you, sir, enjoy more, be no enjoy. Have mercy on us. So thank you so much, and that's all I can take on today's show. Please do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is at Resource TV, and make sure you click on the notification bell, and yes, to know when this video drops and any of our content. And please, again, like I said, subscribe. I am Bosun Shad on Instagram and Twitter. We at Resource TV. We are Resource TV on Twitter and Instagram. Till we meet again. Over. Is it over? Okay, what's the goal again? Okay, bye bye. That's what I'm doing. Thanks. Thank you so much. Thanks for coming.